A historic trial begins in Denver, Colorado, one that bridges continents, decades of oppression and the quest for justice. At its center is Michael Sankoria, an alleged member of Gambia's notorious Jungler's Death Squad, accused of horrific crimes during the 22-year dictatorship of former President Yahya Jammeh. This is the Fatu Network's breakdown of who Korea is, why he is on trial, and what this moment means for Gambians and the world. Michael Sankoria, 41, is a Gambian citizen accused of being a key enforcer in the Junglers, a paramilitary unit created by Jammeh to silence dissent through torture, disappearances, and executions. Survivors and fellow junglers have testified that Korea personally participated in brutal interrogations, including beatings with pipes, electric shocks, and suffocation with plastic bags during the 2006 coup attempt.
So you were to be training some future killers?
Well, yes.
And who were they? Bora
Koli was part of it. Solo Bojan was part of it. Abla Jaju was part of it. Michael Korea was part of it. Musa Baji was part of it. Landin Tamba was part of it. I think these are the people I can remember, fully remember.
He is also implicated in the killings of journalist Dede Hydra, two Gambian Americans, and others. After fleeing Gambia in 2016, Korea was arrested in Denver in 2019 for overstaying his visa, a minor offense compared to the atrocities he now faces in court. Korea is charged under the U.S. Extraterritorial Torture Statute, a rarely used law allowing prosecution for torture committed abroad. This marks a historic first. Korea is the only known U.S. citizen ever tried under this statute since its enactment in 1994. The indictment details acts of unimaginable cruelty, molten plastic dripped on victims, electric shocks to genitals, and suffocation in rice sacks, allegedly carried out under Jammeh's regime. While the U.S. previously prosecuted American citizens like Charles Taylor Jr., son of Liberia's ex-president, for torture abroad, Korea's trial breaks new ground. It signals that the U.S. may pursue perpetrators regardless of nationality if they reside on American soil. For Gambian survivors, this legal precedent amplifies their hope. Even decades later, justice has no borders. This trial is not just about one man. It's about accountability for a regime that brutalized thousands. While Gambia's Truth Commission has documented Jammeh's crimes, domestic prosecutions remain stalled. Korea's case sets a precedent. Perpetrators cannot hide in exile. It also tests the U.S. commitment to universal justice, prosecuting atrocities regardless of where they occur. For victims like Baba Hydra, whose father Dada was murdered, this trial is a beacon of hope. We want the world to see what happened, to ensure it never happens again, Baba says. The trial begins April 7, 2025 at the U.S. District Court in Denver, where Korea was arrested. Proceedings are expected to last 2 weeks, with survivors testifying. If convicted, Korea faces up to 140 years in prison, 20 years per charge. The U.S. Justice Department has emphasized that this case hinges on evidence from Gambia's Truth Commission, including confessions from former junglers. The Fatu Network will bring you every development, from courtroom arguments to survivor testimonies. Why? Because this trial is not just a legal proceeding, it is a chapter in the Gambia's healing. We will dissect the evidence, analyze legal strategies, and amplify victims' voices. For those who suffered under Jammeh, this is their day in court. And for the world, this is a reminder that justice has no borders. From Banjul to Denver, the Fatu Network is your trusted source. Follow our coverage starting April 7, because history isn't just written, it is witnessed. And together, we bear witness. Hadram Hydra, the Fatu Network, Denver, Colorado.